If you don't have a Staffordshire Terrier dog in there, go out and put you some in there then. If you don't have a ruffian dog off in there, go out and put you some in there then. If you don't have no pit bull off in there, go out and put you some off in there then. Stop. Don't bite me. Do not bite me. She gets a little too wild. You know? Nobody has the best dog. You know? My dog might be a little bit too pit bull. No. Bright eyes. She might be a little bit too pit bull. Bright eyes. The next person's dog might be a little bit too bulldog. Bright eyes. No. See, I don't want to really playing with that bulldog because it gets a little bit too hypo. You know? She's been outside playing in the dirt. But all right, bright eyes. The next person's dog might not have no bite. Bright eyes. The next person's dog, you know, might have a bite. You know? Bright eyes. Come here. Come here. You see? Come here. She wants to play real bad. And plus, she just came out her first heat, you know? Small dog. You know? Like a 27-pound dog. On top of that. You know? Tight skin on the dog. One person's dog might not have a stop. You know? Might have a snipe for a bite. You know? She's got to stop a little bit, but it's not... I wouldn't say her stop is deep enough. Stop. Bright eyes, no. I wouldn't say her stop is deep enough, you know. She probably need a better stop, you know. Nobody's dog is perfect. But you want to know what? Nobody's dog should be outside of the breed. You shouldn't be outside of the breed. You shouldn't have a complete bulldog and say you got a bully. You shouldn't have a complete bulldog and say you got a bully. If you can't look at that dog and see some type of bull terrier or pit bull or Staffordshire or something off in there, then bright eyes, you already know that's not a bully. You already know, bright eyes. You know, she's a little hyper too, you know what I'm saying, from playing with that dog. Come here. Stop. No. Bright eyes. No. Come here. He's a little hyper too from playing with that dog. You know? If you can't look at your dog and see that your dog just don't look like a staff, just don't look like, come here. Just don't look like what it's supposed to look like, and you done went that far out your breed. You know, all dogs might not be complete bully. But you don't want to cross them up to where what you think is a bully. They should look like a bully. You know, that bulldog and that terrier, that's already been done. That don't need to be done by you. Bright eyes. You know, they need to have ears. They need to have real complete ears. You know, they need to have ears. Bright eyes. They need, you know, this is a lilac color. You can tell that something's been implemented in there. Something's been put up in there to turn this lilac. Something's been put up in there. Bright eyes, come here. That dog. when he get on her, right, she don't like that, so she can't focus. She can't focus right now, cause no, little dog, go on, man. You know, he tripping right now. Bright eyes. Yeah, I mean, you know. Your dogs should have drive at least. The dogs don't even got drive no more. And then look how she just roll him over on his back and just throw herself on him. See, you can't have little stuff like that walking it around saying it's an American bully when it's not. And look at her. She's a very small dog herself. She's a very small dog herself. She's barely 25 pounds. Barely that. Very small dog. in the late stages of her first heat. And if you can't look at the dog and see some type of bully, old school off in there, then something went wrong somewhere, you know? I mean, does it have to look like a bulldog in order for it to be considered an American bully? Does it have to look like a bulldog? Because I'm going to end up, you know, it's like I said, when she breeds to a bully, then the dog may take on a different feature than what she's looking like right now. And I'd really rather keep her feature. I'd rather keep her feature. You know, she can run, she can jump, she can play, she can fight this little aggressive little dog right here. You know what I mean? She's quite active. She has teeth. She's not half as tired. Hey, Bright Eyes, is this little dog? No. I have to literally say no and cut him out. Because, you know, I don't want him to get hurt. Bright Eyes, no. You know, because I don't want him to get hurt. You know, your dog is supposed to look something like the old school. Something like a Ruffian. Something like a Ryan. Something. It don't necessarily have to look like a... It should have a nose. That's a snout on that dog right there. That's a snout. That's why she ain't breathing hard. Stop. Hey. Bright Eyes. No. That's why she ain't breathing hard. But she is a little, you know, she does retain pit and terrier in her. You know, that's why she loves the game that she's playing. Stop. Now I have to stop that. And this dog right here, he loves the game that he's playing. He's the one playing it. Stop. No more playing. No. No more playing. Have to calm him down because I don't want him to die. You know? I don't want him to die. You know? But by some shape, form, or fashion, you're supposed to be able to retain the body, the shape, the form. You don't just have to, you know, completely turn into a bulldog. You know? And then you get those king tails. A friend said, you claim you're breeding too tight, so you're getting king tails. You're not breeding too tight. You're breeding to a different dog. You're not breeding too tight. You're breeding to a different dog. That's exactly what it is. No. You know what I mean? And you want to, sometimes you want to let the truth be known. I mean, it's okay to breed to a different dog if you're trying to create something different. If you're trying to make a different dog, then it's okay to breed to a different dog. Bright Eyes, no. It's okay to breed to a different dog. You know, if you want to take a pit bull and breed it to a shih tzu or breed it to a bulldog or a pug or something like that, as long as you put it on the paperwork, it should be okay, right? As long as it's on the paperwork. I mean, you know, it needs to look something. I don't care if somebody tell me, hey, your dog looks like a pit bull. So what? I don't care. She's supposed to look like a staff in a pig. She's a bully. See, she's still in heat. You can clearly see she's still in heat. And that's what he's attacking. That's why he keeps trying to attack her. Come here, little boy. That's why he keeps trying to attack her. She's still in heat. She's in clear heat right now. You know? She's on the, she's past the 14-day bleeding period. She's at the 14-day breeding period right now. So, you know, he's really friendly with her. But, you know, we ain't breeding bully dogs over here. We ain't breeding little bitty boy bully dogs to this little fine girl right here. We're not. No, we can't do that. I said it needs to retain the look of its ancestors, and it's not going to retain the look if you breed this way. It's not going to retain the look. See, you need that snout right there that she's not biting him with, but biting at him with. You need that snout. That came back from back in the days. Bull baiting, dog fighting. They needed snouts in order to do that. They were not brachiocephalic dogs, and they were not lilac either, and they were not testicle, and they were not, the colors that you see today. They were not that. They were not that. They were champion dogs. They were show dogs. You have to be proud to, have a little of the old school dog off in your dog. If your dog looks like a ruffian, so what? You probably don't even know what a ruffian is. If your dog look like a Ryan, so what? Just so what, man? Really, really being truthful, I mean, I would rather see dogs that look like ruffians and Ryans. Hey, man, there's no breeding in here, dude. I would rather see them looking like that. Come here. Get over here. Get over here. Come here. Get over here. Come here. Bright eyes, get over here. She's not very big. You know what I'm saying? She's not very big. Not at all. She's not very big. She's not very big. See what I'm saying? He wants a piece of her. He ain't gonna get her. I ain't gonna never let that happen. But she's not very big. Did you know back in the days you had Staffordshire Terriers and Pitbull Terriers that were not that big? They wasn't very big. Some of them were big. And the ones that were big, some of them were American Staffordshire Terriers because they had been crossed up. They had been crossed up. You see how big Petey was from the Little Rascals? Petey was big. Come here, little boy. Get over here, boy. Get over here, boy. She gonna hit you with them teeth. You know what I'm saying? She gonna hit you with them teeth. You see how? Get over here, boy. You know what I'm saying? How big Petey was. I ain't got my pictures right now. I'll show you some more pictures. These dogs were big. They were bigger than her. She looks beautiful. She's got a beautiful look. Beautiful body. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful body. You got to breed back to our stock. Our stock was the Staffordshire Terrier. And I'm telling you, they just, some footage have just popped up of the watchdog kennels. Have just popped up against the watchdog kennels. So there was a watchdog kennel. We want to check out some of those dogs and see what those dogs used to look like. You know what I mean? Just looking at the American Bully. It's not a bulldog. The bulldog is a very beautiful dog. Don't get it twisted. I would love to see the bulldog be implemented into a program and be happily, into that program. They should have just left it alone. You should have just left well enough alone. In 1836, I think it was, they said the Frenchie was going to the American Kennel Club. You should just leave well enough alone. Once the dog is created and established, you should not touch it. You don't just go and rewrite history on the dog. You don't go and make, they got a Chinese Shar-Pei cross to a German Shepherd dog now. You don't just go out there and make a blue Doberman. These are not your dogs. If you are so creative into dogs like that, why don't you make your own dog? You wouldn't have nobody mad because you came around and messed up their dog. That's terrible. And then you got the whole world flooded with their dogs. With these dogs, y'all, you know what I'm saying, new dogs you created. You gotta literally put dogs like this on camera and say, this is my dog. This is an American Bully dog. But this ain't no Pitbull dog, even though it looked like a dog. This dog got a lilac color to it, and Pitbulls don't come in that color. This a French Bulldog right here. But he not an American Kennel Club French Bulldog because he's a tricolored dog. So he got a cross to him somewhere. You got to be truthful about this shit. Now, they gonna tell you that this is a motherfucking Frenchie, okay? They gonna tell you this is a Frenchie. But, hey, boy, get in, boy. What is you doing too much pumping, boy? What is you doing, boy? Yeah, they gonna tell you that's a Frenchie. But, you know, truth be told, man, we know what it is. Truth be told. They ain't got no tri-colored pit bulls. They got black and tan pit bulls. Black and tan. Matter of fact, this is black and tan on this dog. That's black and tan on this dog. Okay, that's what it looked like. Sometimes you gotta be truthful. You gotta be honest when you're talking about the dogs. And I know sometimes it hurts. I know sometimes it hurts because, you know, in some places, you know, they didn't grow up fighting dogs. They didn't grow up doing crazy things to dogs. Some places grew up really, really pet friendly. City people grew up pet friendly. You didn't have too many hunting places out there in the cities unless you was going to go hunt some rabbits in the field. Hey, boy, get down, boy. What is wrong with you, boy? Get up. Bright eyes, get off the ground. Yeah, you couldn't go nowhere but out in the cities and go hunting. You know? A lot of people, man, need to just be honest about the whole shit. And if not, you know what? As a community, we'll be honest. We'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want a tri-colored dog, that's your business. But if somebody asks you how was he bred, you should be able to tell them how was he bred. If you want a lilac dog, a trilac, a testicle, a phantom, a venom, you know what I'm saying? If you want anything like that, that's fine. But you should be able to tell somebody how you know what I'm saying, came to get this color. What'd you use? There shouldn't be a dog that's being created today. That's a mystery dog. Don't nobody know what's creating this dog. Yeah, you do. You gotta know what's creating this dog. Hey, boy, sit down, boy. Hey, boy, sit down, boy. Hey, boy, sit down, boy. You're getting a little bit too hyper. See, I like my dog's eyes. She got some pretty eyes. No. And she got that little sneaky pit bull thing to her where she always try to come back up, you know, and mess with something. See, she trying to throw the feet at him just to let him know I won. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. No, boy. Sit down, boy. You know what I'm saying? She want to lay down. Look at her want to lay down. She just want to chill out. She knows she don't face the bullet. You got to be willing, you know what I'm saying? I bet you nobody will tell us how they made testicle. How you make testicle? How did you make trilac? You know? How did you do that? You know? How did you make all this stuff? You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can't go into the history of a testicle dog. Can we go into the history of a testicle dog? Can we go into the history of that? No. Bright eyes, no. Boy, no, boy. He up under the cover. He actually stuck under that towel. He don't know how to get out. That's how, you know, they minds aren't that sharp. Bright eyes, no. You know what I'm saying? And Bright eyes just got that stupid nice head on her right now. She too hyper to let me see her. She even coming into them cheeks. Come here, Bright eyes. Bright eyes, come here. Bright eyes, no. Come here. Come here. Bright eyes. Down, down. Come here. Stop. Let's see them cheeks. Let's see them face. Come here, Bright eyes. Come here. Come here. Hey. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Had to put a grip on her real quick. She She didn't got hyper around here, dog. They ain't trying to fuck with me right now. They ain't trying to bother me. Damn. Come here, boy. Damn. Come here, boy. Get over here, boy. Damn, boy. Back up, Bright Eyes. Back up. Back up. Back up. Before I empty this Uzi into your guts. Back up. No, I'm just playing. They probably like, this dude crazy. You know what I mean? That's why we digging into the history of the dogs, man. Just to dig into them and see what's going on. Because, you know, we got a whole bunch of dogs that we ain't supposed to have right now. From all different generations and nationalities. I'm talking about they done took and bred the German Shepherd and made him new. I showed y'all once upon a time they took the Spuds McKenzie. They done made him new. Spuds McKenzie new. They done made this little fella right here new. He's new. Look at him. He got messed up ears and things. You know, his ear, them ain't right. That ain't how the ear's supposed to be. Look at his ears. Look at his ears. No, that ain't how the ear's supposed to be. No, that ain't how the ear's supposed to be. That's a super flaw right there. That's a super flaw. The ear, that's a super flaw. And they said this a Frenchie. They say it's a Frenchie. Yeah, Frenchie. You know what? I'm calling it like they call it. What are you doing, Bright Eyes? I'm calling it like they call it. What are you doing? I'm calling it like they call it. Yes, sir. I have to stay talking about the lineage of the dogs. Because that's the only way you're going to find out about them. You know? That's the only way you're going to find out about them. We need to find out what was a watchdog, what was a ruffian. We know what a ruffian was. We're going to keep finding out more about it. The dog that went under the couch and went to sleep, so I guess that's an indication that he's done. And so am I. So until we meet again, my friends, y'all stay tuned right here on Face the Bully. We're gonna come back and talk about some dogs.